Hi everybody, Golden Monarch here with my company Hippy Dippy Gypsy. I wanted to talk to you a minute about face oil. And no, I have not labeled that wrong. I know that here it says hair oil on this. So when I first started researching about healing the face, in particular acne and rosacea and scars, I found particular oils that I wanted to use as my base for my healing product. The problem was that I couldn't afford all of the oils that I wanted to use as my base at once. So one day when I was going into the store, I found this because I was looking for hair oil. And this is a jojoba, argan, and baobab hair oil by Badger Company. And I looked on the back and it had all the ingredients that I wanted to use as my base. And I don't know if the camera's gonna focus quite well enough to read that small print, so I'll read it off to you. It is jojoba seed oil, sunflower seed oil, argan oil, baobab, orange, bergamot, vitamin E, sandalwood, lang lang, and let's see, there's a couple of other small ingredients that I can't really read, but those oils were the ones that I most wanted to use as my basis or my carrier oils for my skincare product. So I emptied the majority of oil out of this container, and this container is 2 full ounces. And then I put back about a tablespoon of oil. You can see there I've used some of it to test it out to make sure that it actually worked before I posted this. So I put about a tablespoon back in this container. And then I took Rose Absolute, which is highly concentrated. You normally have to dilute this with water to use it. But because I was using it in a carrier oil, which is automatically going to dilute it, I did not pre-dilute this. Now, the reason why I wanted to use rose essential oil was because rose, according to scientific studies, kills all bacteria that causes acne within 2 seconds of contact. Now, I'm not quite sure what dilution or strength they were using in those scientific studies, but they did say it was medical grade. So I'm guessing it was a rather strong concoction, which is why I chose the Rose Absolute. And I used 15 drops in the 1 tablespoon of oil. Now, the other thing that I really wanted to use in my first version of this was frankincense, because frankincense has been used for thousands of years to heal the skin. It is one of the best things to heal everything. If you look up the healing properties of frankincense, you'll see a list a mile long. Like you can't go wrong with frankincense. So frankincense in particular is used to trigger the healing of skin, and also it smoothens the skin and shrinks the pores. And pores do not open and close as we think that they do, but I'm not going to go into that because that'll make this video like forever long. So I used 10 drops of frankincense in the 1 tablespoon of oil. And I used this for probably about 3 weeks. This was my second batch that I did. And I saw at least a 65 to 75% increase in my skin's health and decrease in my acne. It was extremely noticeable by everyone that is regularly around me. So this is version 1 of my skin oil. I have a couple other ingredients that I'm buying that is going to be for version 2. And when I get those up and going and test those, I'll update you as to their success. All right, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. Have a wonderful night. Aloha.